So do you want to do Psychonauts here so that you don't have to drive all the way back here to get Sharky and then drive all the way back to Granby
Here's the
and to drop him off?
Here's the test. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that I'm right about that save file thing. Boot it up here first, and if we can do it here, I'd rather do it here. And if we can't do it here, we just.
You are right because I didn't have to set anything up on my laptop, and when I logged into Steam on here, all my files were there. I didn't have to do anything.
Okay. So yeah, it should be fine. It's how we finished Persona 4 after Connor moved out.
Yeah.
Because I just logged in on my... It's going to be so nice to be able to play Persona 4 without going on the lowest possible settings. My laptop couldn't handle it.
Or not on console.
You'll see it in the stream when you eventually edit it, but like we struggled. Like even the cutscenes couldn't play. Like the animated like things made by A1 Sauce. Oh, what I wanted to do before we streamed was figure out what the fuck we were doing.
We got something and we had to come back in here. That's what I remember.
I think I scheduled this stream for 10, so I think we're golden.
I don't know how to speed up the text.
It's so weird that this, of all things, is the first Game Boy game we've played. I could have swore it was going to be Chain of Memories with how much you hyped it up. You're like, if there was a version of this game that was better than the PS2 version, would you believe me? Richard said, "Time for the greatest Final Fantasy that ever in
What?
Greatest Final Fantasy that ever is and ever will be." I couldn't read that. That is a pretty effective chat system, though. As long as your preview screen stays there, so you notice if something goes down, if it doesn't fucking jitter to the side, that's a good setup right there. Well, honestly, I think we made a mistake. I think we need to get rid of those two posters and move them and put a full TV there, specifically like mount it to the wall specifically for chat, and never use it for your actual computer. What are you doing?
I remember the text being fast. I don't know if it's something you have to do every time you boot up the game, but I'm going to... No, not that. Reset. I didn't actually do anything.
Well, it's saved, so you're fucked. You have to change the text every single time?
I don't... No, there were no options. Never mind.
Well, you have to do it in the options menu you just brought up, right? No, the drop... Yeah, this.
It's not...
It's not here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're crazy.
Probably. We have to go in the things with the mouths.
The things with the mouse?
Yeah, there's like caves with mouths on them. Like that.
The scary face?
I just had to get it
Richard said, "Did you sort your mouse out?"
But we did it. We ended the stream.
Yeah, so...
Whoa. I don't know how I just did that.
So... I think it must have been loosely unplugged because all I did was unplug it and plug it back in and it worked, but I was so convinced that there was a missing magnet, so that must be the issue. And then you go, "But Tristan, it's plugged in." I went, "Oh fuck, you're right." And then I immediately plugged it in. That was so stupid. There's like a 5-minute period at the end of Resident Evil 2 Remake stream where I'm just like, we can't end it. I have to leave. So this is just Zelda.
Yeah.
This is just...
It's very similar to Link's Awakening.
I've never played that one.
Oh, this song again.
I love it. So how many songs from this soundtrack are you putting on? Let me
I do like
answer
the
for
overworld
you.
theme.
All of them. I thought you were the one that was like, why the fuck would you ever listen to 8-bit music?
Some of it's good.
Bro, every time I have any 8-bit song on my phone, you look at me, you're like, skip it. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be Mario 1, it could be Zelda 1, it could be Metroid 1, it could be Kirby 1, it could be Hot Shots 1, it could be anything. And you'd be like, skip it! It could be Kung Fu on the NES, your favorite NES game.
Kung Fu sucks.
Don't you own it?
I did, and I sold it because it sucked.
I own it. We'll play it.
No.
Me
I couldn't
and-
even beat it cheating.
Me and you, cheater. Me and you, cheater. Boggart. Boggart is his full name. Why did we call him Bog again?
Because we were going to type in boy, but we accidentally hit Bob.
Rich said, "Are you kidding me? I was gonna say that, but thought no, they would have tried that. You'd think I'd learn what you like by now." I thought Connor did. Connor went back there and he was like, "Oh, well, it's plugged in." So I was like, I believe him.
I thought there was a way to speed this text up. At least we got this guy.
Yeah, the real MVP. That just kind of takes his penis out every now
Oh,
and
geez,
then.
they do a lot of damage. I don't think I'm reaching them.
Yeah, the other guy was like stuck in the tree. Remember, you can use your axe to destroy trees.
Yeah.
Nectar. Your shield actually dodges attacks?
Yeah.
It's just like that's just a Zora.
Hmm.
Isn't it crazy how Ocarina changed the Zora like that?
Yeah.
It's like they're a peaceful
Oh,
thing. and
there's
they're not just a
some
bleh.
weird like down drift going on. So I was like going down automatically.
Uh-oh. That's not good. The Switch has failed us. Yeah, one guy always spawns in a tree.
I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. Let's see how many.
I think the
items we
water anime is animated pretty well for a Game Boy game.
have. Yeah,
Did I say that last time? I might have.
possibly.
That looks better than like the Immortals Phoenix Rising water.
Yeah, he's going down. Hang on.
Does he always?
Like every now and then he just starts walking down on his own. I don't know how to fix it.
Uh-oh. Richard said, "You believed Connor? You'd think you'd learn by now." I know. I'm stupid, Richard. It's okay. Does he attack whenever you do?
Yeah, I'm not. He's just automatically walking down.
Do you think the Switch has failed you? Is the thumbstick going down? No, that's centered. I don't know why it would be doing that. The enemy does not. I need to. Is there like an art book that came with this?
No,
The like. Sorry, I don't mean an art book. Like,
Like
what?
a-
Like what in Mega Man?
I don't think so.
Fuck. I want to see what what they thought these characters looked like.
Thank you for telling me that you found no virus.
Just so you know, everything's okay. If my mom consistently texted me, "Just so you know, everything's okay," I would feel a little concerned myself. Don't worry, everything's fine. Or are you convincing? Me or Lafui? At this point, I'm gonna write my own lore for Lafui. I've said the name so much, he's gotta be real. He's just a red-haired guy that looks like the red-haired thing from the red-haired game. You know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
Yeah. You feel what I'm putting down? You feel what I'm putting down? You know, the big difference between my house is I come over here and I cover myself with what's possibly the greatest anime ever created. And you come over to my house and you cover yourself with possibly the worst video game mascot that's ever been created.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog's my name and bad games are my game. Could you imagine if it used Ow, can you stop fucking talking? They just keep fucking talking. Top 10 games that need a remake.
This did get a remake. It's just not on this collection.
Top 10 games that need a remake that aren't shit, because I think this remake was shit.
This remake?
The remake of this game, wasn't it really bad?
No, they didn't remake this one recently. They remade the other two on this collection.
Okay.
You know those remakes are bad when they release this collection like after.
They released it after, and they could have easily just said...
They translated the third game, which they probably just used the same text from the remake, but still.
Oh, the third game never came to America initially?
Nope.
That's pretty cool, though. They already did better than what Darkstalkers did in that collection.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't bother to translate like the endings and stuff, and I thought that was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're selling the game here.
I
Sorry, I meant Vampire Savior. Why is it called Vampire Savior? None of the endings had anything to do with actually saving the vampires.
Yeah. I need a silver hat.
Bought silver. Hey!
I did like the thing in the Did You Know Gaming where they talked about this game and how the translator who also did the Pokemon games, he realized like none of the names could fit in English. So we added those icons like the sword and the hat so we didn't have to write silver sword and abbreviate it.
Was it that the Japanese text was a lot smaller?
Well,
do
like
they still
every
do
character
up and down in video games at this point?
No.
Or was it always still...
It was always like left to right.
Okay.
But like each character could say a lot more.
Because the combination of the symbols.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is a smart way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could combine an I going through an S just to clarify the word I'm trying to say in one symbol, I would do it.
I'm assuming I can just sell this bag of gold. So now I'm all silvered out.
That's how
Let me,
I was
let me,
after I
let me
played
remember
Sonic
to
06.
save more often. I don't remember which
So
way I
be
came
careful
from.
with this game, with this collection though, because after a certain amount of saves, it starts corrupting your save data.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was a Bioshock. Is that what you're making a joke about?
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
It's silly. I don't know how the hell it released
And
like
they
that.
didn't fix it.
I will say though,
Oh,
I'm a little
back.
hyped for Bioshock 2 now, cause Sharky just played it and he's like, it's so much better than the first one.
I like the first one too.
That's what I'm saying. Is Bioshock was like a happy surprise for me, and yet he's like the second one blows it out of the fucking water. I'm excited. You play as a Big Daddy, but you don't play it in like the view from the end of the first game.
Yeah, they knew. Okay, when you charge it up enough, he does that dash across the screen.
It must be new because I feel like we've charged it up before.
No, this is a new weapon. It's the silver sword.
Oh.
The game chugged a little bit there.
Maybe Chugga's through there.
What's in there, Chugga?
What's in there, Chugga? Why don't you open it and find out? It's copy of Mother 3, douchebag.
Sorry, I kind of sound like a douche there.
Sorry, I kind of sound like a douche there, but how would you feel after hanging out with Nintendo Capri Sun and Proton John for over a year and a half?
Just a year and a half, that's it.
That's all it takes.
But he's still been hanging out with him for like 14 more years after.
Let me tell you, John's been toxic the last few years.
John's big.
John's big. Nintendo Capri Sun sounds like he has an orange lodged in his throat. Sorry, I don't mean the things I say. You should clarify. I used to watch them all the time, and then I was like, I don't have the time to watch them anymore. They would always upload like hour-long videos, and I'm like, fucking give me a break, brother. Okay, I was curious about what Chugga's playing now, so I looked it up.
Black and white too.
How the fuck?
Because I saw it recommended.
I didn't even know you watched him at all.
I don't.
Then how come it's showing up in your recommended?
Because YouTube doesn't know what to recommend me.
That's so like usually it'll if I like watch a video from like fucking Rhett and Link or something like that, they'll be like, here's another Rhett and Link video. They won't be. By the way, since you like Rhett and Link, here's an Andrew Tate. Like, no, that doesn't happen. They're not similar. Oh, I will say my legs are sore, but when you stretch those motherfuckers while they're sore, it feels there's a euphoria. that is indescribable.
It is kind of annoying you have to wait for this meter to fill up just to be able to get across. Well, enemies shoot at you.
They're kind of cute though. It barely did any damage. It's a little annoying that
Oh, I'm leveling up quick.
It's a little annoying that the enemies don't like react to getting hit.
Yeah.
They just kind of sit there and take it until they die. It's like a later Ratchet games. When you shoot things, or hit things with something, you expect them to at least like even Zelda
Yeah.
knocks them back a little bit and they flash a little bit like fuck, God, that's sharp.
So they definitely weren't the best at making this kind of game.
I'm very curious what studio made it. After we beat this game, I'm gonna look it up. So I want to see if they like improved or
It's not doing
didn't.
damage to them, so I have to use the silver sword even.
So there's 3 mana games. There's this game.
No, there's way more than that.
There's way more.
Yeah. These are just the first 3 in the series. There are a lot of spin-offs, but it's like one of those things where Final Fantasy, like, is it really a spin-off if they're all separate continuities? Unless they are linked. Like, your cast is different each game.
I'm wondering if spin-off it just means like not the same budget as a main series title.
Yeah, because they had, like, spin-offs on PlayStation.
But then things with Final Fantasy get complicated because 15 wasn't supposed to be a main title. It was supposed to be a spin-off that turned into a main title. This was supposed to be Versus 13. And then Nomura was like, Hugh Hefner. No, not Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner, yeah.
He was like, Hugh Jackson, I want him to sing. And then he was like, okay. Maybe this guy shouldn't be in charge of anything. Just go keep making Kingdom Hearts 3. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts 3, they announced 4 and then just did not ever talk about it. Huh?
I'm glad.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm glad. Remember Connor, guys? I'm glad.
I'm glad.
I don't know what he meant, but it was perfect.
He was playing as Cloud.
I'm glad.
I'm glad. Fucking.
I like they can just hit through things.
The AI in this game is absolutely useless.
Yeah. I think it was like SNES Drunk or some reviewer. Like, I did see a review of this game. He's like, yeah, the partners just don't even care. They just fiddle about and just hit nothing.
Did your guy play this game? The
Classic Gamer?
Kiss Gamer?
No.
That's surprising.
Oh. I'm remembering all the speed of the text. I mean, it's like a part 1 only thing.
Yeah. Well, that's the test to see if you want to keep playing the game on stream. So it'll like register that you're streaming it and speed up the text to see if you like the story.
Oh, so certain enemies can only be hit by magic if your weapon isn't strong enough. But now that I have the silver sword, like I can hurt enemies that I couldn't before.
Unless the silver sword is imbued with magic.
Possibly.
I thought you couldn't step on that.
Can I? Huh. Because Link's Awakening, yeah, you would have fallen down to a previous floor.
By the way, I went through the Search for Reptar soundtrack, and it might be my least favorite soundtrack I've ever listened to. I'm sure it sounds like the show and it's nice, but the loops are nothing.
Yeah,
they're like
short.
so short that I'm like, I can't justify putting any of this on my phone. There's like a few songs I was like, you know what, I'll put this on. And then also, some of them are also just the same song in a different key.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, no. Wait, why are all these people telling you there's a girl held captive here? Like, these are just... How?
I better watch out.
These are all just people that are just not affiliated with the fact that the girl's captured in the place they're all hanging out at?
Thanks.
Thanks for the ether. Die. I still find it so curious that they decided to name this Final Fantasy. I can't imagine...
I mean, it is very similar.
In terms of world structure, I guess, but gameplay, no. I don't think there was a... Was there a Final Fantasy like this before this?
No.
It's like if they just called Bravely Default Final Fantasy, because it's kind of like Final Fantasy. But Bravely Default, if you didn't know, is just the Final Fantasy now that's made by the... I believe it's made by the people who made the DS remakes of the Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's...
And it's supposed to be their only, like, Square Enix's, like, turn-based system.
That and, like, Octopath of HD 2D stuff.
Oh yeah, is Octopath also Square?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess because they have no intention of making Final Fantasy turn-based again. So
I think they're just like, that's the way of Dragon Quest 4 for mainstream like turn-based games.
Is that also Square?
Square Enix. It was Enix, and then yeah, they just own them both now.
Hunter showed me a video the other day, talking about Pokemon animations, and I was like, it was actually pretty interesting.
I think he was talking about it.
He was talking about it during Fire Emblem with you, and
Yeah.
but he ended up showing me the video straight up, and I'm surprised he never brought up Battle Revolution, because those animations are pretty.
Yeah, they're the best.
Yeah, but he is right. Like the static camera angles for Pokemon is just bad. But he was saying, I don't want it to.
It should have just stayed 2D.
He was saying Game Freak has a charm for the game and a passion for the series, and so I don't want to see them not work on it. But
I was mind blowing to find out that Heart Gold and Silver were made by like 12 people.
Was it Game Freak still?
Yeah. They make all the main series games, but like
when it came
12 people made that masterpiece.
When it came to something that was smaller scale, sprite based, it made a little more sense. Because you could have beautiful sprite art and you can have them barely animate. It wouldn't take too long.
It's just nice to look at.
Yeah, but now that they have to make everything a 3D model and try to touch up every single design, and now that they have over 1,000 Pokemon to work with, it's just too much for a small studio to handle. That's right, we just named her the symbol.
Sorry, it's moving.
So is the guy with you, his name is Bogard?
Bogard, yeah.
Bogard?
Like Terry Bogard. I forgot we had a map for dungeons.
I want to figure out what his name meant, but I keep getting Bogard from One Piece. I don't care about Bogard for One Piece.
I don't see a way to go. Bogard from One Piece.
One Piece.
What?
What? You just got healed.
I guess it's a secret thing. I hit a magic pot earlier and it did that. Oh. I mean, it wasn't any help.
Oh, he doesn't just swing a sword like Jean in Volume 4 anymore. I don't get the point of this dungeon.
It's an airship.
It's an airship with a bunch of people. There's a girl being held captive. We're not the ones holding her captive. We're just the crew on the ship. What?
I'm up here. Let's see what the map shows. So up to the left.
So was the next game after the Secret of Mana?
Yeah. That's where like it becomes a beloved series.
It's got to be Me and You Encounter. It's a 3-player game.
Absolutely.
Now, is it an RPG or is it like the overworld you fight?
It's like this.
It's like this?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Mana, I think, always stayed real time.
Why did it stick with 3 players?
That's weird.
I also hope the rest of the games are also
I don't think I'm hurting
multiplayer.
them. Trials is as well.
Maybe
I'm leveling up a lot.
What level are you?
18, I think. But like, this is the 3rd time in this stream so far in 23 minutes.
That's pretty good. Well, this game also isn't very long.
Yeah. It's like East, like, you only reach level 10 in East 1 at least.
Isn't East 1 like 2 hours long?
Yeah, I beat it in like 4 hours, and East 2 is like 6 hours. Because they were supposed to be one game and they got split up.
Well, what was their reasoning for splitting it?
Either time or memory.
They just couldn't remember how the game was going to end, so they cut it in half.
It's kind of like 2 parts though, like, they are segmented properly.
Why are they talking about Julius Caesar? Wait, when did Ys come out?
Like late 80s, like right when Final Fantasy did. And they were like, yeah, turn-based games aren't good. Let's just not make ours turn-based. So it was like this, but better.
I'm getting confused. The game you really like is Trails.
Yeah. Well, they're made by the same company.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So like the same game?
No, they're very different.
Trails came out way later, right?
The Legend of Heroes as a series was around that point, though. He's going down again. I don't know how to fix it. It only happens sometimes.
It's time to switch to 2 Joy-Cons. I'm kidding, don't do that.
I hit over and it didn't go.
Uh-oh.
So I can go either way. I'll save. I'm a little worried about my controller.
Hey Richard, do you eat broccoli on your pizza? Asking for a friend.
is a little annoying that you... Oh, what? You don't have to switch the magic?
I already had it on. It's your B button.
So A is sword swing, B
A
is
is sword
magic.
always,
Okay,
yeah.
I was about
Link's
to...
Awakening's different where you can map both A and B, but you're always going to want to keep sword on. And that game has a way higher dependency on items.
The key's at the top right.
I just want to see if I had like a single one.
What was I gonna say? This game must be kind of like a tumor because it's really growing on me a little bit actually.
What just happened? Oh,
You got turned into a Moogle.
so it is Final Fantasy.
When did Moogle start showing up in Final Fantasy?
The third game. It was out by this point. It was probably like around when Final Fantasy IV came out.
Are they in 6 at all?
Yeah, it's the first time one's playable.
Wow, I really need to play 6, huh? What should be our next... Oh, hold on. Richard said, there's a pizza we have here with spinach and it's really good. I definitely try broccoli. I like broccoli on pizza, but whenever I say that, people give me a weird look. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's not my favorite topping, but I'll eat it.
I just like broccoli in general. I hate spinach, though, but I would be willing to try spinach on pizza.
I love spinach. That's a cool attack.
It's really cool. Yeah, this game's growing on me a little bit. I didn't like it in the first part, but it seems a little easier to navigate knowing that you have all these weapons that you can be like, oh, there's a path of trees, I can cut them down.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's also like nice to know that it's a small game, so it's like not gonna be super overwhelming. It's so fast too. Like dying and coming back is almost instant. I'm full. Items inventory is the worst part of this game. Though.
Bite.
I have all these nectars, which just temporarily boost your stats. I'm just gonna use one now.
I would try to save them if you can. Wisdom.
Well, we get so many of them.
Wisdom. Richard said, I bet cauliflower would be great, especially with the cheese. Well, we've been friends. Did I ever make you my patented cauliflower, broccoli, mac and cheese?
I don't know.
If I've never made it, I will make it for you. I haven't made it in a while, but, hold on, I'll get back to what I said. I just got texted from my landlord.
Because I got a little drunk there. That was a big burp right there.
That was a big move right there. Alright, what were we saying?
I can't remember. Something about the cauliflower mac and cheese?
Oh. There's a lot of things I stopped making in recent years, which includes the cauliflower mac and cheese, and then your mom's...
Big macaroni and peas.
Your
Things that rhyme.
Your mom's crack is what I call it. I love your mom's crack. Bacon, macaroni, and peas. Which literally...
Dungeon's getting really big, but I can't go in here.
It's getting really big, but too bad. So much!
Oh, that's her window. Alright. Keep this...
Oh, that's how you get her out? Uh-oh. It's an airship?
Like Mario RPG, fell through the roof.
God, I would play that game again in a fucking heartbeat.
I think we should have Connor on for it.
I think we should kind of have Connor play it.
Like, yeah, have him play the whole
Yeah.
time.
I mean, I really enjoyed playing it. In terms of RPGs I enjoyed playing, I probably think I like Mario RPG more than Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, because it's like, it has real-time elements to it.
Tom tried it.
Yes, it failed so horribly.
Well, the thing with Mario
And now I can see
RPG
the
is, like,
text
you
up.
can equip different weapons and it actually changes the way they attack.
Yeah.
So it's like...
It's more engaging.
Like, I think my favorite was the shell. Like,
Yeah.
the timing on it was so punchy. It...
Yeah.
The hammer, I thought the timing was weird on.
There were
Like-
two different hammers, that's why. One he swung overhead, and then the other one he swung sideways, and it's like he did one of those.
Yeah, the
was
one
like-
I swing sideways. I remember when we played it. I just kept having trouble like hitting the second sweet spot.
Bowser's like he had the one like the chain that you can throw and it's like. This is such a good game.
Would you say that's up there? Your top 5 RPGs. Mother is going to be in the top, so just keep the 3 Mother games at 1. And
Not
just,
Mother 1 though.
except Mother 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the other 4?
Trails in the Sky.
Okay.
Mario RPG. Paper Mario.
I need to play Paper Mario.
I don't know what's better, that or Mario RPG. They're both so good, but in their own ways. And Paper Mario was called Mario RPG too.
Yeah, I saw the old images. I watched Yuri of Wind back in the day. I saw the old images where it was like the Mario house from Mario RPG.
Mm-hmm. Best way to like differentiate them is like Mario RPG is Mario in an RPG, and I mean like it's a Final Fantasy game with Mario, and it has like the charm of Mario, but like its own way, because it's like Square's take on it. But like the graphics are questionable. It's like no Mario game had pre-rendered graphics like that, and neither did Final Fantasy. So why does it have those graphics?
I like it.
I do too. Oh, weapon I can throw. But it's more of like a Final Fantasy game featuring Mario. But Paper Mario is like Mario as an RPG, like all the way through. Like the whole fundamentals are built around a Mario game.
So
It's kind of hard to explain, but like it's so unique. There's no other game like Paper Mario.
Would you say that after Super Paper Mario, you're like done?
Yeah, I don't want to play them. Even
Okay.
people say Super is like the bad one. Like that it's the beginning of the fall.
I think if I ever do Super, I need to do it with you.
Yeah.
Because we started it way back in the day, and I can't remember why we dropped it. Because that's not like me. I think
Yeah.
it's because I moved out of Mom's house, right?
Yeah, we also didn't play it for a while.
But I'd be willing to replay it. Maybe play like one of the other 2 first, and then
Oh, I didn't sell my gold. It took a while. I'm gonna go back. Because my items are kind of full.
there's so many Mario games we haven't played.
Mm.
The only ones that are public on the channel, I believe, are just 60.
No.
No, that's gone. It's just Odyssey, I think, if you don't count the Mario parties. Right?
Mm.
Mario Party, most of 2, 3, 4, and now 5. Mario Kart Double Dash, I think, is the only one that's public. Oh, and Super Circuit, and then Mario Odyssey. I think those are the only public things of Mario on the channel.
Just want to see if...
I just want to see her one more time.
Alright. Attack, 35, 33. I'll just sell the Silver Sword.
How may I help you?
I just
Okay.
got the Silver Sword at the end of the last stream and I sold it already.
I'm trying to think what games I'm surprised we haven't streamed yet, and I'm like, we've streamed a lot of games. Like, nothing's coming to mind. I mean, it also helps that we've streamed, like, what, like, a couple hundred games? Like, we finished a couple hundred games on the channel in
Mhm.
total. Like, it's insane. Insane in the membrane. I like that thing. I want to see the artwork of that
It's like
thing.
Sonic.
Yeah.
I'm killing him, stabbing him. Pricking him in the pricks. And I'm leveling up from it.
I'm making like 17 hit videos on him. Talking about how much you really dislike your life. Anyway. I like the Poppy guy. The enemies
It's like
in
no matter who made the Game Boy games, like, they all kind of look the same, and that's what I like. They have like a certain style to
It's,
them.
you didn't hear the talk from Mom? You know, every single song is made by the same guy, and every single Game Boy game is made by the same guy.
Same sprite
Same
artist.
sprite artist.
But like this sprite is just straight out of Final Fantasy, like 1, 2, and 3. But then you get this enemy. Like, that's not Final Fantasy.
Did Final Fantasy ever get like traditional Game Boy games?
No.
There was the Adventure and then the
Legends.
series.
Yeah, and there were like 3 of those. That's what started the Saga series.
What is the Legends exactly, gameplay wise?
I don't know. I haven't actually seen it. Like, I've seen later Saga games. I'm like, I'll start from the beginning. And they do have a collection on the Switch, I think, as well.
Do you think that? Because I'm planning on buying that Battle Network collection that
Mhm.
came out, because I feel like that's a good deal for
Yeah.
what is it, 8 games?
Yeah, something. And they're not
And
short.
they're
either.
not short. It's like $40 for like 8 40-hour experiences. I think we should play it, and then right after we play it, we should be like, now how did Kerb fuck this up?
I can buy stuff in this game. Flame 2, you can buy spells. Oh, it's an item, I think.
You know what's sad? Is that would have made his RPG better.
What?
If he did like a combination of Mario RPG's like active RPG system that he tried to do and Battle Network's grid system. Like
Because
how-
the TTA would just use that grid.
Yeah. But
And
like
the battle grid.
then you'd be worried a lot about the positioning of your characters,
Yeah.
and then maybe doing the input in different ways.
The
will have
the
a
moves
slightly
would have
result.
a different radius.
Yeah,
I
that
think
would've been way
I think I brought
cooler.
that up because that's what Trails does. It's like Live a Live, but like I know Battle Network, like the grids are smaller, but you can manipulate the grid. Like you can step onto the enemy territory
Is Live
or like
Live?
expand yours.
Is that like? Would you compare that to like how something with Fire Emblem would play, where it's all about positioning and?
Sort
Or
of,
would
but
you
like
say
that
it's-
the actual battles like they take place in the grid. While Fire Emblem, it's just like the battles are automatic, but within a map.
In Fire Emblem, you can't pick the moves you do, right?
No, you just attack.
You just
well,
attack.
it depends on the weapon you're using. Certain weapons can like do double range and stuff.
I don't want to play that fucking Live a Live remake.
Mm.
And this time we won't fuck it up by not killing that guy by accident, by accidentally getting the passcode correct.
Eh,
You know what I'm talking about?
no,
There was a
was it the Chinese?
in the ninja,
yeah,
the
the
ninja
ninja
chapter, we were trying to kill everyone, and we had one left because
Oh, yeah.
there was a guy we couldn't kill because we got the password right by accident.
But you know Connor's gonna want to do stealth for that chapter. You know what? I might let him do that chapter.
I mean, we didn't do it in the original, right?
No.
So at least it'd be something different.
I have a ruby I could have sold.
Ruby! It was me, Ruby. I let the Grim on campus.
And I got another ruby.
The fucking it's a staff that says wind, right?
Mhm.
It fucking just like it looks like it's coming out of his fucking chest. Like he's not Herudigarn, the guy from EX. Oh, you haven't played EX3. How the fuck are we gonna handle the EX series? Because we have to. Like we have to play them at some point. But aren't they fucking expensive?
Oh really?
And then are we playing the EX plus alpha or
That's the first EX. It just added alpha characters. So this looks significant.
cut the trees down? Maybe it was the whole.
True. Nope.
Is there a way you could blow up walls? Because I think that would be a perfect spot to put a cave.
I'll come back if I get lost.
Do you like that weapon?
Yeah, it's the strongest. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
That's one thing modern games have gotten better with is world maps.
Yeah, which is debatable because a lot of people. Oh, there's a castle here. A lot of people don't even like the fact that they have like map systems. People don't like the fact where it's like, here's the ping point on where you go.
Pingmoin?
Ping point
Oh.
on where you go. Here's everywhere you have to go, but I prefer it because now I know what I need to do and I can explore around it. Whereas, haven't you played like a game where it's like there's two paths? You take one because you think it's the side path, and now fuck, now I have to redo the whole stage if I want to take that side path. I hate that shit so much.
Or yesterday in Resi, I examined the window and now I'm jumping out of it. I examined a wall and now I'm doing an entire fight.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's like, oh, the Chainsaw Girls. I just handed to Connor.
I thought this town just has no music.
Carver. So you know how Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster is on the Switch now?
Mhm.
You know it's not a collection.
What is it?
It downloads as 6 separate games that get added to your home screen.
and when they download, they don't download in order of the game's actual like numbers. So like it usually goes like 4, 2, 1, 3, 5, 6. It's like what? Why?
Whatever, it's gone.
It's so quiet. This is the type of moment in an anime where all you can hear is the atmosphere of the clock.
The clock's still in here. Whoops.
You're fine actually. I'm actually fine. It's not really bothering me right now.
Is this loud on the stream though?
You can kind of hear it, but when there's music playing, it's fine. Usually, the reason I have you move it is because I'm usually like spacing out and staring at the clock because it's making noise. Right now, it's fine. Once you get out of this area, it'll be very hard to hear. But now that I mentioned it, give me this so I can make noise with my mouth. You ever pretend you're a chipmunk? Let me start going.
Yeah. And then I pretend I'm a dog and like chew with my mouth open as I was doing it.
You ever pretend you're raccoon eating worms while everyone else is eating delicious delectable food? So, how was Hollow Knight PS4 coming? Be real with me. It's gonna be 10 minutes. It's gonna be 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No. Are you gonna add the part that got us demonetized?
The Ren and Stimpy part?
Yeah.
I'm surprised at just the audio.
Yeah. The audio from a secondhand source. It's not like you were like.
I didn't like OBS it up
Yeah.
or anything. Oh, BS. That's what I said.
The creator was like, I got kicked off of it, so do you too.
This is a dungeon? Alright. I'll save.
How long do you think it's gonna take us to beat this game?
I don't know. This is like another dungeon already, so.
I think we're making better progress today than we did last time. Last time we were lost and didn't know what to do and shit like that. The bird's like, I am your father. Thank you for releasing me.
Why is he facing backwards on his throne? I need to find the Cave of Medusa or wherever that is. Doesn't seem like there's anything I can do here. It treats it like a dungeon, but it's just the castle. Like, this game's fine, but I wouldn't, like, get it individually on the Game Boy. Like, this is fine enough.
It's so good that I would love to get it on the Game Boy again. Here, I have a question for you. If you ever got, like, let's say you made a bunch of shit on Mother, people knew you were a Mother fan, all of a sudden a new Mother game gets announced, gets released, and they say, here you go, we're giving you a free copy of the game to make a video on, to promote it, whatever, right? Would you then go out of your way to then re-buy the game?
No?
I would.
Or just so you can give them your money?
So I can get, if I like a product that much, I want to get.
Here's what I would do. I'd buy you the game, and I'd buy Connor the game, and I'd buy Sharky.
That works too. I saw a thing with Murder of Birds. He got given Arrowfell, and I think he bought the game again after it just so he could support the company. And I was just like, oh yeah, no, that's pretty cool. They're giving you something for free. You might as well, if you care about something and you're now making money on that product, you might as well give them the money. And so I gave him the money.
That was beautiful. It was speech.
Yeah. And so I gave him the money.
They look split
Like
in
fucking,
half.
I would.
That's just his attack. He throws his tail up.
I would fucking love if they were like, you make Spyro videos, talk about the new Spyro game. And then I would be like, alright, so I'm gonna buy 7 Copperfields. Wait, which one's Copperfield? David Copperfield? The magician guy?
I guess.
Where he floats roses. He floats roses and fucks wives. Kind of like Bob Ross. Did you ever see the thing with Bob Ross where someone was like, it's not that he's drawing the same picture every time. He's drawing a time lapse of pictures, and you can actually, if you take his pictures and like you play them in like the I don't know if it's chronological order, but a certain order, and like time lapse it, it actually looks like a land that is like it gets filled with water, and then it starts vegetation growing out. Like it looks, the pictures are so similar, but when they
Whoa.
look at it like that, it looks very interesting. What just happened?
Just got poisoned.
From what?
Going in that area. I have a poison heal. I'm full of items too.
I'm gonna see if I can find it, because it's like, I won't play the whole thing, but...
I got stoned.
Yeah. I'll wait till you're...
I can watch it.
Just for 2 seconds. You can like see how... you can see how it like... But it's kind of interesting to look at how similar they are, and it kind of does look like the scenery is just changing over time.
That's crazy.
It's pretty cool looking.
Mm.
Like, look at that. The waterfalls stay
Like
consistent.
he animated his paintings. I mean, that's essentially what it is. But like,
But it's interesting to see, like, he draws these pictures of waterfalls, and if you put them back to back, it looks like the waterfall is running out of water and creating more life at the bottom by the end of it. That one's going a lot faster than the one I saw before. Alicia's just like, Tristan's over. Wonder how he's doing today. That's a lie. She has no idea what my fucking name is. She doesn't know who I am. Who knows me? I'm Plymph. It says so on my keychain. You've seen that, right?
no.
So this was supposed to solidify symbolically that I am no longer helping the spaceman. Because I kept calling myself it by accident. I was like, $5 to permanently not be that anymore. Every time I look at it next to my Narcotics Anonymous tag, I will remember why I'm truly here. To steer clear. You know what I wish this blanket had?
What?
Warmth. I wish it had like the blanket we have at my house where it was forged by the heavenly gods to bring warmth upon the land.
We could cover the land with a.
Was that you I was joking like that with? Where it was like, my blanket's made of magic because no matter how cold it is, you can keep the heat off in the middle of the winter. If you get under that blanket, you will sweat.
Well, I can't cut these trees down, but I can cut the thicker trees down.
You didn't know? That's common logic, common guy. Have you ever seen Kamen Rider? I know the answer to that question, it's no. The list of things you have seen is very small. Unless it's Ruby, in which case it's very big. Oh, Grim just came out and fucked my little ass.
I just got Ruby.
Ruby. Sharky can't watch the show anymore because every time Voice goes, Ruby, she's just like, no. I still like that. I can't wait for you to get this stream where I play it with Sharky. He goes, "That's not real," and I find the scene, but he sees me searching for it on porno, so he's just like, "What are you doing?" A group just came out and fucked me. Could you believe it? Do you think it's real? It's insane, but it happened. Haven't you been to this place like 7
Yeah, I'm
times?
getting lost.
Really? How come they've never made a Bubblegum Crisis game? They haven't.
No. As far as I know, unless it's like on Famicom.
It's that old.
Yeah, it's an 80s show.
The only thing they have is like a Dungeons and Dragons type game for it. It's a role playing game. And if you don't know what that is, it doesn't mean it's an RPG. Because that's not what role playing is. It means any video game. Because every fucking video game, you're playing a role. Do you like turn-based RPGs like Persona 5, or do you like platform-based RPGs like Mario?
Do you like visual novel-based RPGs like Doki Doki Literature Club?
Or do you like Metroidvania-based RPGs like Metroid?
So if I go to the right, I get poisoned.
Do you like action RPGs like Devil May Cry? Or do you like dating RPGs like Doki Doki Literature Club?
I'm looking up.
I'm looking up Milwaukee.
I'm looking up Milwaukee.
Milwaukee Cannibal. Where's my wallet? I left it in the laundry basket. Now Chris has to skip through the guide and the walkthrough. Damn, you thought it wouldn't get boring at 52 minutes in? Wait till you see what happens in an hour and 52 minutes in.
Oh, we got a chocobo?
What? There's a chocobo in this? You said it wasn't Final Fantasy.
It was a Moogle.
We didn't know if that was an actual Moogle. It looked like a Moogle.
I just want to see what it
smelled like a
does, because I
Moogle.
think it's too late. Like, it was way back.
Me and that chocobo, we go way back.
Yeah, it's just a partner you can get.
It's a partner? You don't ride it?
Nope, it just follows you. At least it was there. Take your chocobo with you. Yeah, it follows you. Wait, what? If you hit ask, you just become the chocobo? Like, that's when you ride it?
Can you
It's
do that
worth
to other
getting.
characters?
Probably. You can talk to them.
It's weird that the water stays in motion while the game is paused, but everything else freezes. You know what they call that in a game? They call it an oddity. You know what game has a lot of oddities? Enter the Dragonfly. That is absolutely fucking terrifying. What the hell is that?
It's a toy.
At Target?
Yeah.
Like, they displayed it like that? Are they out of their fucking minds? He looks like he's gonna eat me. I've seen horror fan SpongeBob games look like more realistic than that. Fucking Chris.
We'll get the chocobo. That's
I
all
was
I
gonna
got.
say, it's so funny because now you're like, there's a chocobo. Fuck, go run it back. Run
Yeah,
it
we
back.
missed it. It's in like the previous area. I mean, all this aimlessly running around, I am leveling up a lot.
Does that have a number to your level, or is it just you leveled up?
That number.
What level are you?
Last time I checked, I think 18. Let's see.
18.
22.
That means you're 1/5 done with the game. By the way, I have no idea what me and Connor are playing next week. He never clarified.
What are you still working on?
Huh?
What are you still working on?
Well, so we made the agreement that after Disc 1 of Blue Dragon, we were gonna play a different game to like take a break because we've done it for 6 weeks straight now.
Where's you doing Phoenix Rising?
We're doing both. We alternate week by week, because I go to his house every other week and he comes to mine. That way, it's kind of a little fair. Fair. Dark hair. I still can't believe they gave Dark Pit fucking a gun in his portrait, but they have him fight with the same weapon as Pit in the game. It's so upsetting. Have you been over here?
I think so. Any magic?
Fuck. So the Silver Sword can kill him, but that won't?
No, the Silver Sword wouldn't either.
I could have swore I saw you kill it with the Silver Sword earlier.
No, not those guys. I'd use fire.
I thought the fire was just a ghost in the dungeon.
No. That's for.
That is adorable. Don't kill that guy.
Yeah,
He's
it's just-
gone. See? It's like bees. You leave him alone, he'll leave you alone.
There it is.
Yoshi. We've never played a Yoshi game on the channel, and you've never played Yoshi's Island.
No, I own it. What?
What?
Accidentally healed.
Oh, this is just Ruby again. Death Battle Dexter versus whatever the name of the canonical name of our guy is, because they have birds that think they're their mother. I'm not your mom.
Doesn't we just have them?
If I were to make this collection, I would definitely have the remakes included.
Yeah, because this is a game. The remake of this was a Game Boy game. I get the remakes of Secret of Mana and Trials of Mana because they're like full 3D games with voice acting and everything.
But they're bad.
They are, but they came out like on the Switch, on the PS4.
The Secret of Mana one crashes so often that the game's nearly unplayable.
Oh, that damaging.
So you could talk to the Chocobo and become him?
So it's the same song.
I wonder if it was changed in America.
Hmm. I think it's remixed though. And now we're back. Didn't take long. It's just now I'm not beauty leveling up as much.
I'm looking into whether it was changed in this version because it seems weird to have a chocobo in a game that wasn't supposed to have any Final Fantasy in it. But I just don't remember what the fucking Japanese title of this game is.
Nope, so we can't do that.
Okay, no, this is still a Final Fantasy game in Japan. Seiken Densetsu Final Fantasy Gaiden.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it makes sense they would have Final Fantasy then. I'm not gonna look more into it then.
So it was the Final Fantasy spin-off all along.
Yeah. It's just it was changed to Final Fantasy Adventure here.
I think because Densetsu means like adventure or something.
Interesting.
Another thing I think we can do is there's an item that a guy in the town asks for and I don't have it. I just gotta remember what it's called.
Who said wait for me?
The Chocobo?
Now you have to go back.
Or
to
no,
the-
you're saying it to the Chocobo. Like, wait for me. I'm going in.
I'm going in.
A bag of Fang. Gotta figure out how to get that.
This town sucks because this is the only town I can hear that fucking clock in. The clock is putting Richard to sleep. He can't handle much more of this. Does your clock have a little note inside of it as well?
Nope.
Yeah, the clock at the job I worked before, my current job. I took it down from the pedestal one day, and there was like a slew of notes inside of it. Some of them appropriate, some of them not. It really throws me off that every time I come over, I see the back of that vinyl box, just the Banjo-Kazooie one, and I'm just like, there's no way that's official, but it is. In fact, I think that those are the actual bear and bird that they're based on, right? Like that picture is, they were like, we have an idea. We figured it out. Everything anyone would want in one clear, concise package. This bag of fame better be fucking worth it. Richard said, sleep? How dare you? I'm on the edge of my seat. You can scoot back, you know. You don't have to. You don't have to be on the edge. That's dangerous. You're gonna hurt yourself. Boy.
So you don't need the bag of Fang, but if you give it to the guy, he'll tell you like where to go, like the secret.
Okay.
If you know the secret, you don't need to bother. And it's something cryptic, so that's why it's essential to kind of tell him or have him tell you. But the bag of Fang, you have to. The crocodiles will drop it sometimes. They're like crocodile enemies.
There you are. Is that the normal box that Mother 3 comes in? Or that Game Boy games come in Japan? Because I can't remember how they were here. I think they were more square. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Japanese style.
I can't imagine trying to display those in a convenient way. You know what I mean? They're just too small. The fact that you have an authentic, package for it though. That must have cost a pretty penny.
Not really.
No?
Wasn't that much. A cartridge-only copy of Earthbound is cheaper than a box copy of Mother 2.
You mean more expensive?
Yeah, they say cheaper.
Yeah. I know Earthbound's super valuable. Why is Earthbound valuable and Mother 3 not? Is it because it never came here at all, so there's not a market for it?
I guess, yeah. Mother 2's cheap, but like just Earthbound is expensive.
Richard said, but if I lean back, I might fall asleep. I just want to point out, Richard, while I've been in many classrooms with Chris before, I have been next
Many
to him
classes.
taking standardized tests, and when he was trying to figure out that bag of fang thing, I think that was harder for him to figure out than any test we've ever had in high school based on his face. He looked like he was struggling to understand what the fuck that article was saying more than actual physics.
Yeah. I hate following things on the internet.
Especially things where it tells you to boil the water last. So while you're boiling the water, that's not in there! Fuck. Speaking of, I made some vodka.
They leveled up with Wah coming at me.
I made some vodka pasta yesterday, and it's fucking delicious. I actually made food for myself yesterday. Could you believe it, Ruby? Grim came out and cooked for me. The big wolf on the stove, like with the rice and the egg.
He's got the apron.
Yeah.
It says "fuck the cook."
It says "fuck the cook" or "the cook fucks you." Oh god.
Or to actually have a Ruby reference, please don't do anything to the cook.
Please don't shoot the cook. Could you imagine?
Please don't kiss the cook and then get mad at the cook and then almost die.
Please don't admit to your sister that you fucked the cook.
I just gotta find where this place is. If I see it, I'll know it.
Are you getting the bag of fang or are you saying fuck it?
I'm not getting it. Because I just gotta get to the area that the guide says to go to. It's a single screen.
Richard said Chris is too smart for his own good.
It's got a pond and two trees and like a mountain on the top right.
Could you imagine if Gene from God Hand made it into All Stars and like he got his own world and reference and everything? Like his opening thing, like when everyone's like coming into the stage, could be smacking a girl's ass so hard she leaves the stage. Like, think about that. And we can have Twan go, God Hand activate every single time the level 3 happens. God Hand activate. The inventory sucks in this, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm SpongeBob. Squidward.
I got rid of Crystal for Ruby.
No cat but show. I'm just happy that Ruby had 5 straight episodes where I was like, I like seeing, this next. They had 5 episodes where I was like, next. Episodes 4 through 8 were amazing. It's just the others were good but not great. That's how I see it. That's the best damn filler I've seen all day. I put that on the same level as, you know,
More hay.
Turtless. Wait, what's his name?
Turles?
Turtless? Is that his name? He's got
Turdless?
Turtless from Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, Turdless. The tree of
Goku's
might
the turd.
makes it. The tree of might never comes out the other end because it's converted to energy. That's why they called me Turdless. I've seen this Ruby. I've seen this guy way more than I need to. Unless this is a different guy. Why are you buying his rubies?
I'm
Oh, you're
selling
selling
them.
them.
Because they're just clogging up my inventory.
You have so much money. I don't know if that's considered.
10,000, yeah. in the first, I think, couple Final Fantasies, I maxed out the money.
The first few, and you still struggled with them?
Because money's not the problem, it's just the game.
Well, hey, with the pixel remasters, we don't
Yeah.
have to worry.
And did you hear in the console version they're adding classic music option?
There already is a classic music.
No, there wasn't in the original.
But there,
Then in a better font that's
But-
actually pixelized.
Crit and Krista just streamed it the day it came out, and it fucking had a classic music option. They even switched it back because they said they liked the new music more. So it's already a feature.
They said like, oh, new to this version.
Well, the console version's out.
Yeah,
So when it came out, it probably added it the day of.
yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, now I got a Fang.
Is that the thing he needed?
Yeah, but I don't.
Those are supposed to be crocodiles?
I guess.
Fucking what? I thought they were dinosaurs. That?
Maybe it's maybe it's these guys. In the picture, I thought it said go fight the crocodiles. Just hitting him poisons you.
It's well, in real life, get stung by a scorpion and tell me if you get poisoned. But he only hit me once. Because that's why we play video games, to mimic reality.
This is the poison place.
The pony
Yes.
place.
And you walk in and you have to get poisoned. And the enemies are gone.
No more enemies, because they all got poisoned, because there was poison gas.
Alright, at this point, where's my chocobo?
Wait, where is your chocobo?
Yeah, he's gone. I don't know where
I
he went.
think you have to talk to him outside the castle where you left him. and
No,
then
he followed me after that.
What happened to him? The AI does so little that we didn't even realize the chocobo was gone. Did it die in the poison gas?
Oh, there it is. You do have to, yeah.
But you just told me
I didn't think I had to.
you convinced me I'm wrong
Oh, yeah, you're
so
invincible, too.
often. It started with the putty and it ended with the coupon. Like, I'm always wrong in your eyes.
I just want to find this place now.
So I felt when I was driving through my town and being like, where's this apartment? Where the fuck is it?
Why did he go that way? Right.
Did that guy just poop out sparks?
Yep.
Sparks, no! Oh, see that thing flying behind you? What thing? The dragonfly. It's always behind me. I can never see it. Well, it Sparks. It's telling you how much health you have. But like, if I get punched in the face, I feel it. Like, he's not doing anything for me. He's not taking the hit. He's not Aku Aku. Can you believe they wrote all this dialogue for the very first for Delvin's cutscene? Delvin, not to be confused with Gavin, who's a little bit farther towards the
Eddie
dragon
Gavin.
mouth. Not to be confused with Thomas, who's the guy that's scared of falling, but whose name used to be Silva back in the day, but then changed it because they didn't want to get any lawsuits with Silva Gunner. Did Silva Gunner ever do a Spyro remix? I don't think he did. And now Gilva Sunner's gone.
And Silva Gunner immediately got a verified check mark.
Silva Gunner's the type of channel that would pay for a checkmark on Twitter. It baffles me that people are actually doing that.
Here it is. I wonder if I can do it on the Chocobo. So... It says you have to hop off the trophy. Do a figure 8 around the trees. Go around the right tree first, then the left tree. Yeah.
What? What was? How are you supposed to figure that out? Richard said Chris should always assume you're wrong. Chris got my sludge taken away. I don't want to hear shit from
Slime.
him. Slime, yeah. Chris got my slime taken away. To which I said, really? Oh yeah, bald man? And slammed it on his forehead. He was cleaning slime off his head for weeks.
I like to go left first.
Yeah. Everyone in this room likes to go left.
Oh. Oh, that's a cool effect.
It's like a hieroglyph. It's like you're saying hi to your friend Roglyph.
Gibdo. I can't hurt him.
Thank God this girl only throws knives. I'm surprised they never made a Final Fantasy Zelda crossover thing. Wait, did they? No, I don't think they've ever done that.
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers. Just do it again. Alright, you had to combine one Final Fantasy game with one Zelda game. What
These guys are cool looking.
what two would it be?
I don't know.
Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise. With the Legend of Zelda Link's crossbow training. Because why the fuck would you ever with either? Are you saying those dark guys look cool?
Yeah.
Being inflicted with dark doesn't do much.
Yeah.
Just makes the game look a little bit cooler.
I wonder how it would look on the Super Game Boy though.
So it's the fact that this game is in black and white, I'm assuming there was never a color variant of this game.
No.
Game Boys are weird though. There's like 3 different color variants, right? The black and white, the one where it's actual color from the Game Boy Color, and then like the fake color where it just turns everything into one hue that Pokemon Red and Blue does.
Yeah.
That's weird. It's also weird because I noticed that when you get low health in that fake color mode in Pokemon, when you get like yellow or red, it actually turns the sprites that color as well. And I'm like, it's a little weird. It's so weird to think that Pokemon is on the same handheld as this. So I feel like Pokemon is so much bigger and more complicated.
It's a wall I can break.
Wait, did you ever... Hey, Silly Billy, did you ever try to use that at the cave at the top with the 2 palm trees? You're like, this is something.
I don't know if it was the cave. I was thinking it would be something between the palm trees, but why would you use the Matic on the ground?
Wait, there's 2 palm trees up there, right?
Yeah.
So if you just circled palm trees to get this open.
Possibly, yeah. I could have tried.
Well, we didn't know it back then. That thing is hilarious. Do you see that? Oh, it's gone.
Yeah. I gotta use fire.
You just manslaughtered Arbok. I love that thing. What the fuck is that thing's name? It's got little feet! Look at his feet! Why did I just play a different song for 2.5 seconds? Charlie Sheen's 2.5 Men.
Minutes.
What? I've never seen 2.5 Men, if that's a reference to that.
It's not really funny.
I figured.
It's just sex jokes.
So that 70s show?
Yeah. Charlie Sheen screws a lot of people. His brother is trying to be like the clean, like, goody two shoes, but he also has a lot of sex. And then there's Jake, who starts out as an innocent kid, but then he's like an adult by the end of the show, and he's having a lot of sex, and then that's the end of the show. The end. 2.5 Men. You've seen every episode.
Thank you for the rundown.
It's just Charlie Sheen playing himself.
Well, so didn't he get replaced because of some?
Yeah, because he got into a feud with the creator, and then he got kicked off his own show. And then they replaced him with Ashton Kutcher, and then they killed off Charlie's character.
Ashton Kutcher is the kid from that 70s show, isn't it?
I don't know. I've never seen so much shit.
Okay. That's funny though.
Snowman.
Snowman. And I thought we weren't playing.
Put me on the other
Earthbound.
side.
You need her to stand on it.
Maybe I can try asking. Oh. So they all do different things. That's cool. So she can't.
How do you get out of here? Maybe push one of the stones from the other room up here.
I don't think you can move them. No, you can't really push things. Oh, you pushed this guy.
Oh, we're silly.
I thought it was an enemy.
Snowman.
I think you gotta push the enemy out.
Can you push the enemy?
Oh, it stayed open.
Why did it stay open?
I don't know, maybe that one you just have to hit once.
I saw it close again, I thought. Did it say you only had 2 of those left?
They're items of fire.
Oh,
So I'd rather use those to clear out my inventory and not use magic.
At this point, this game should just be use the items in your inventory as much as humanly possible because
Yeah.
you will never have enough room. Like the Resi 4 remake.
Do you have this picture here so nobody touches your fucking cords?
No, I have it there because the string in the back broke. So I can't hang it. That was it when I lived with you guys, and like I want to hang it in the dining room because there was a nail in the wall, and I hung it, and then I was like, let me give it a good like tug to make sure it'll stay, and then it snapped the string.
Jesus Christ.
So at least it didn't fall, but still.
At least you tested it beforehand, because if it broke by giving it a little pressure, it probably would have broke over time.
Things all work out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use these ethers because I have so many. I'll probably actually just use them if I run out of MP, so in case I don't like come to a place where I can regain it. Or if I level up, because it refills everything.
Did it get uncomfortably hot in your house last night?
No, it's fine.
It was fine. I started sweating all night last night. I ended up turning my AC on because it was like, I'm really fucking hot. And now I'm in your house and I'm like, I'm really fucking cold. Ow. Remember when a guy literally walked into you and you lost 10 points of HP?
We're just outside now.
Do you really think a Goomba stepping on Mario's foot would actually slaughter him?
Oh, nice.
Hey, this is the second time we faced Medusa this week. I just faced Medusa in Immortals.
Did you look like this?
Better. Kind of like this song.
How can I hurt her? I
Magic.
hit her once.
Maybe now you have to use magic.
But I also have to cure. I'll try fire.
Yeah, fire's the way to go.
But I'm limited on an MP.
You have ethers.
I do.
I had to go to magic.
No. I think wisdom boosts your magic as well, so I'm gonna use that. And then go back to magic, select fire.
Your HP's pretty
Cure.
low. I kind of like the animation for that with like the 4 gem things like splitting off in the middle. You already need to heal again. So what happens if you fight a boss and you just don't have enough magic to take it out?
Yeah, and then I saved as the file soft lock. You probably have to die, and then... Oh, crap.
She can heal stone. She's taking a lot of hits. Oh, okay. Oh, she's gone. Also, I noticed her sprite fuck up a little bit as she was dying because of the snake sprites that were out.
Yeah. Medusa?
That's fucking perfect! That's amazing!
Oh.
Just an emotional scene. It's like you leveled up. It's gone?
Yeah. And it was
Talk
there.
to you, Chocobo.
Yeah. That's why partners will only join you in caves, so you never like have 2 partners.
So we didn't know that girl before that cave, right?
We did.
We did?
Mhm.
From what?
She was in an earlier part.
Part 1?
Yeah.
The only earlier part. So you have to go back to Lester.
Yeah.
Hugh Hefner. Nomura's like, I really like Hugh
I think
Hefner.
it's this way. Yeah. Actually, I'll go up here to see if I can sell anything.
I don't know if that was a strategic dodge, but that was pretty cool.
Yeah, they don't need the Fang.
Really? Hey, you have quite a bit of inventory space now, at least, after that boss.
Yeah.
I'll stab your eye out, kid. I like how happy they look from the front. Like, look, wait till they turn towards the camera. So happy. See, I don't even know what they consider that. Is that the alligator?
Yeah.
That doesn't look like a... Is there two of them, or was he...
Yeah, there are two.
Ultra Instinct. Looks like you can't hit me, Chief. Maybe go home and be a little nicer next time. You Hefner next time.
Of course we come back here, like...
You just want to do a circle.
Yeah.
All these squares, literally all these squares make a circle.
All these squares make an Enix.
Well, this wasn't Square Enix at the time, was it?
No.
Maybe you should use your brain a little more. Think about it more.
Is that what you make? Isn't the first Kingdom Hearts made by Squaresoft, and then everyone after that made by Square Enix?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And my copy says Square Enix, though, because it was a greatest hits and it came out after the merger.
I guess that makes sense.
It doesn't say in the game, it's just on the disc.
It's really funny. Is that I think Enix is the half that fucked it up, because the first Kingdom Hearts is like, that's promising.
Yeah.
And then card game. But I guess the card game wasn't made by Square Enix. It was made by Jupiter. It was made by someone on a completely different planet. That's why to play it, you have to have other planetary fucking knowledge to enjoy it. Do we have a lunch plan today?
No.
Here's the
I
plan.
usually don't eat lunch.
Here's the plan. Lunch.
Here's the plan, Stan.
Here's the plan, Stan, my man. Man with a plan that doesn't eat lunch. You think they don't actually intend you to keep fighting these guys?
Probably not.
Because,
Maybe this is
like, you're
back
leveling
to a
up.
Village.
You're leveling up a lot.
This way. I just want to keep leveling up too. Because it makes it quicker to kill everything.
Candy. Email.
I don't think it was. There were like a. It was a forest of palm trees, and that's where the castle town is. I think that's where I have to go.
When are we doing a Brogal Theater of Homestar Runner?
I don't know. When's it gonna go on the whiteboard?
Brogal Theater, I don't think goes on the whiteboard. We can just do it whenever.
Then we'll do it whenever.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a very, very long. Is the website still up?
Yep.
I haven't seen him in a very, very long time.
Northeast to the town.
I'm using a text walkthrough.
Yeah. So I think. Yeah, Amanda is now an item in the inventory. Because they're tiers. It's just Amanda.
Amanda. Forever. I haven't decided on it yet, but I might want to Brogal Theater, the Ruby Justice League movie, just so I can shit on it with you guys, because it would be such a bad idea. Because there ain't no way a product like that comes out okay, and like the people behind it aren't gonna come out okay on the other end of it either.
My poop isn't going to come out okay on the other end.
My semblance is everything that makes me Superman, but with the weakness of Superman.
Is that legit?
No, it's where I'm making fun of The Rock when he was like, Black
Okay,
Adam
here it is.
Black Adam has all the powers of Superman, except instead of having the powers of Superman, he actually uses his weakness. He also gave him a stupid looking hammer. Like Superman just has like this hammer, and I'm just like, just punch him. You're the punchy guy. You're the bare knuckle brawler. Oh, so Sharky's making us all builds in Payday for when we play it together, and he was like, "Do you want to be a melee guy?" I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? I'm the bare knuckle brawler. Who do you think you're talking to? What do you think you're going to make me?" He's gone. Talk to the bird.
Let me just save in case this like gets botched. I don't think it would, but
I don't think you can use it.
I think you just talk to him.
It's gone. Oh, that was Lester? Where's the guy that was on the throne?
Gone.
Gonzalo. Why does this smell of fruity? Your blanket smells fruity. Like fruity pebbles. Like not real fruity, but fruity pebbles. He gets on one knee. Will you please marry me?
I thought Lester was her boyfriend. No, it's her brother.
Tell him, I say, Chipmunk, eat that pretzel.
Now the real dungeon.
We're making decent progress. We
At
might
least hurt me. No.
We might finish today. I'm just gonna
It's
pull.
pretty quick from one dungeon to the next. Oh, so I need magic to fight these guys. I can't even hurt them.
Why are you trying to hurt them?
I can hurt the pumpkin though.
They're so nice.
Black mages.
Yeah, they just look like Vivi.
Vivi.
The good old Brettle Floss. Making the memories that we cherish so dearly.
They only do 1 damage to me. The devils.
Just goes to show you how strong you are. The devils can't even harm you anymore. Not even the devil can harm you anymore.
Kirimi Moogle? Change music.
What? He just changes the fucking music?
Then it just stops.
Did you stock up on ethers by chance?
No. I don't want to stock up on anything. So will he just change it to whatever?
I think it's between those three.
Yeah, I like the overworld theme myself. Not that.
Why does this guy change the music?
Because I think he's a bard. That is pretty funny. I'm laughing. Yeah. I'm in stitches, as they say. Oh my god. Health. Got Blizzard. Alright.
Did you get Blizzard, or did Blizzard get you?
I haven't played Blizzard games, so they haven't gotten me.
You don't like Blizzard?
Nope.
You don't like Activision Blizzard merger that the UK is now banning?
Oh my god. That did a ton of damage for whatever reason.
You're snowflakes. Have you tried to kill a snowflake before? Just punch it out of the air as it's coming down. It always hits you back. You always have to check. At least it's always in the middle of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's never like kitty cornered like Connor wants my TV to be.
They just think you're kids, that's why I don't see the kitty corner.
Tristan, you're a child. I heard the song you made for the Brogal ending that one time. You're a child, Tristan. You're absolutely pathetic. How about you get on my level and make the theme at the end of the Brogal thing that the theme was based on? What it was? There was song Ron Arch's Rhinoculars.
Me and my rhinoculars.
Me and my Rhinoculars. Ron Arch's Rhinoculars.
This is a sequel. Yeah, keep trying.
You get them eventually. Mind if I get myself some dew?
Sure.
Do you want more dew?
Yeah.
I'll get you some more dew. Look at this leg. Look at the tone. Painful leg this is right now. And now look at what I'm going to put in my body afterwards to make this leg not tone anymore. Speaking of tone, it's time to tone it down a little bit. Calm it down. Settle down.
The only thing I'm worried about is running out of keys. This is my last one.
I got myself the Mountain Dew that Artemis himself would drink with me. I don't want to make a mess with the cookie. That first option's
Yeah,
pretty
it's-
smart.
You select the map and nothing happens. I should save. Get in the habit of it.
Yeah,
I
save
haven't
all.
died yet this stream. Oh, this is it.
Your death.
This is the final boss?
No.
I'm glad I just saved. Now I just died for the first time in the stream.
It's just playing the overworld theme. When they get to the boss, change the music.
No, it did.
No, I mean change it.
Oh. I'll put Blizzard on because they gave that to me. I'm healed up enough. Oh, what?
Are you controlling it?
Yeah.
What the hell is happening?
What do I do? I'm confused. Why is it still going? And I'm just not getting hurt? How do you... I can't figure out how to stop it. Oh, I have to break his fire. With the blizzard.
Are you sure?
It's the only way he was blinking. Yeah, like that. Is this it?
Is
How
it
you do
glitching? What is happening? Richard said, Chris, why do you insist on jinxing yourself?
This is... This. I don't know if I'm doing anything. Hang on. I'm gonna check my walkthrough and see what it says.
If you can kill him without leaving from the state, please do. That's so funny.
It doesn't say to use Blizzard. We'll just keep doing this, I guess. Until something happens. If we're here just for a long time, then I'll reset. But like... You had to leave the screen for it to stop. So it says to stay at the bottom, dodge these. Oh, he's hurting him. That's what it was. He was hurting him.
Oh, was that what was happening?
Yeah. And then shoot like that. That's how you do it.
You're about to get hit again.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So it says just stay at the bottom, charge up your thing, shoot him. That's it. I mean, using Blizzard could have been a strategy to let him kill him. Doesn't look like there's anything else I can really do.
Aha, you can never defeat me. Just please don't use Blizzard, because then I can never defeat you.
Wrong way. At least it fills up sort of fast. At least your partners can't get hurt.
This is so hard to keep track of.
Yeah. I think I grazed him.
My arm! You didn't graze him that time, cowboy.
There's just a lot of grays on screen.
There's a lot of gray on the screen right now. A mixture of black and white on the screen right now. Hey, hit him with his arrow. He's pulling his weight. Nice. You can never defeat me while I walk side to side, circle myself with fire, and then throw little fires at you while you throw lances at me. You'll never win. The moment you realize this, honestly, is just the Lord Sadler fight from the original RE4.
Where you show him your inventory.
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
Damn! You know what? I'll rocket launcher myself. Opens his mouth and fires. It was Salazar, by the way.
Yeah.
Your right hand comes off. Well, I can use my right hand to look at your inventory. It's looking pretty fine, Leonis Granadine. Leonis Granadine? That's not my last name. And you know it.
Stop calling me.
Stop calling me by my last name. Kerosene? That's not. Are you senile? In the remake, I look like I could be. I hate his design in the remake, by the
Yeah.
way. He looks really dumb.
He didn't have his hat on, did he?
Nope. He just has the fake president hair.
I just feel like sometimes with remakes they decide to redesign things just for the sake of it. Like the original was fine. Other things it's like an improvement.
I wonder what this guy in the remake looks like. Octopus face.
Yay. Mount Rocks.
That's where Connor thinks he lives.
He used to belong to Rock himself.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Now I need to heal. No.
The poison gas is cleared. Head north over here and get to Mount Rocks. The poison gas is cleared. Get over here.
It's like Phantasy Star where you just walk into people to talk to them.
Speaking of, did you finish Phantasy Star?
I did.
What do you think of it?
It was good. Like, it hasn't aged the best because it's an 80s game, but it came out when Final Fantasy did, and I'd say it's better, like way better.
Like the
Way
first one?
shorter, yeah. It looks a lot better, like on the Master System.
I mean, one of them's the first attempt and one of them's the last attempt, so like that kind of should tell you something.
Yushi Naka programmed the game.
Who's Yuji?
Creator of Sonic.
Creator of Sonic.
It's now
He's
that's-
not really the creator of Sonic, though. The Sonic
I know.
was
He just
designed
stole,
by someone
stole
else.
Sonic.
They didn't steal it. It was part of a competition.
I mean, it's a pretty standard RPG. There's like not much you can really do in it. It's just kind of a straightforward thing.
What RPGs were around before Final Fantasy?
Dragon Quest.
So Dragon Quest even predates it.
Mm-hmm. Dragon Quest is like the first.
Now, was Dragon Quest the Enix and Final Fantasy was Square?
Mhm.
Okay. How the times have turned.
See if I can buy anything that's worth it. I'd rather just stock up naturally because enemies. Oh, I'll buy keys because you don't really get those, and then I guess that's it. I don't want to buy anything else.
Is there an item literally said that's just called Moogles?
Mhm.
What does it do?
Yeah.
It cures Moogle.
Yeah, that's all those.
So
items that
when
do,
you,
just
you
cure
let me
what-
say the phrase, "Hey, we don't know if that's a Moogle. It could be anything." Knowing that the item called Moogles healed you from being a Moogle, you made me sound stupid. Do you want to come with me, Chocobo? Fuck no. Alright. I only hatched you and birthed you. It's okay.
I'm your mother.
I'm your mother.
This thing's a newborn. I'm riding it. Or knowing this game like a year has passed since that happened. Like,
It's been a long journey, you and I. How the time may fly. It feels like just yesterday. We met in the alleyway. When Chris was making the joke Morgue Hay.
I made the joke when Connor said it.
You... What the hell is that?
Monkey.
The fuck is that? It has a really tiny head when facing the camera.
There, no more trees.
Go back in the room. APDP? That stands for anal
Meepy.
penetration. Why are they stats in this game? I love that fish. I love sipping fish. Do you think anyone's actually ever drank a goldfish?
Like by accident drinking the water and just the whole fish goes.
You've
with it.
never seen that
Yeah.
in like cartoons where they'll drink the
I
goldfish?
think
by
Mr. Bean
accident?
does it or something. Like that.
It's in, I believe it's in Tom and Jerry.
The goldfish is still alive
Yeah.
through all of it. It's like Banjo, how like Mumbo cooked the goldfish on the grill. It fell out when they all freaked out that Grunty's still alive. Got stuck under a boulder when Grunty fell off the tower and stayed there for 2 years until Kazooie drilled it out. And then he's like, "Hey, can you put me back in the water?" And then he teaches you how to
Is that
breathe
Banjo
longer.
Tooie?
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's like, I survived. I got stuck under the boulder when Mumbo was grilling me, and then he's like, I'll teach you how to breathe longer underwater and swim faster. So it's like the strongest thing in Death Battle history.
Let's look at his durability stats.
Unless they're talking to Connor, they say,
Let's look at his durability, fat.
poor Connor. He's got no money. I have no money.
This is a secret house. I wonder what's in here. It just has spells I can take, but oh wait. Whatever.
You have over 100 health now, at least.
Man.
You got so much health. Even that guy's like... I'll get it. You know why the moles make you blind?
Why?
Because moles can't see very well. We asked them ourselves as a species, and they were like, we can't see
They
well."
thanked us for letting them see better.
Yeah. They thanked us for representing them in Spyro 5: A Hero's Tale.
I wish if you like hit them both with it, it would just have to use it once.
Yeah. Like an area effect.
AoE.
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 AoE. AoE.
I think it's the sickle I gotta use here. Or that, yeah. Can't hurt this guy.
Stab him in the teeth. Break his legs.
Nope, can't even hurt him. Gotta break the wall.
I like that the wall fucking explodes. Every time I sneeze, I think of your dad.
Yeah.
What a weird thing to say without the context.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell it either. I'm gonna let people decide what they think.
So what's the point of this room?
Nothing at all. Well, this can't be happening. I can't believe this is happening. There's no laugh tracking.
Clicks on a video where it says there's the fucking Big Bang Theory without the laugh track, and he's just
This can't be happening. It's not funny. Where's the jokes? Where's the laughs? Oh.
it's a little annoying. You have to check every fucking one.
One every now and then would be breakable.
It makes the dungeons feel like, yeah, an eternity.
Be a locked door. No. He has like the Friday Night Funkin' face. The fire.
Whatever happened to that? They were like, we're making a PS1 game, we're making a PS2 game, we're gonna have a PS3 game, and then they stopped.
Oh, boss. As a Moogle. Fuck. Alright, hang on.
You're gonna fight him with a battle axe?
No. I had it on because of this room.
Magic, dude.
At least you can leave. Like, I'm not just stuck fighting this guy.
Modern games would make you stuck with this guy. How come the crab gets to walk on water?
He lives in it. It's his house.
This is my
Don't
domain.
ask why you can walk in your house.
This is my domain, Lorraine. Stay out of this main.
This is my domain, Lorraine, where I work on this magnificent main.
This is my domain, Lorraine, where I work on this magnificent main and work on this terrible game.
In the rain.
In the rain.
Lorraine.
I swear to God, if you sleep on my bed, roll my pillows, and leave a stain, I'll be mad. Looks like someone came on my pillows. No, it's just Lorraine's fucking drool. I should have said if you drool my pillows, leave a stain.
Yeah!
I should have said if you drool my pillows and leave a stain, then that would be lame. God damn it. Have you ever gotten into an argument with someone and in hindsight been like, fuck, I should have said that? That's how I felt with that right there. Richard said, does Chris's dad have a sneezing fetish?
Yeah, 100%.
If you looked at his dad and you saw his nose, you'd be like, yeah, no, I'd have one too. I love the ghosts. Was that not the boss? There's more?
Yeah, I guess so.
There's no end.
can't fight those guys.
Richard said he can walk on water because he's Crab Jesus. I am Crab Jesus. Remember, Chris, we'll all turn to crab eventually. The world, everything will all turn to crab.
Vegeta quintuple.
Yeah. What is it called to turn to crab? You just scared him off. What was that?
Then he turned me to stone.
It's not hurting him. It's making the noise that's
It's
loud.
hurting me.
Not hurting him, I'm saying.
Yeah. I made it.
Despite your directions. Superintendent Bomber. I was just stretching my cattle on the windowsill.
My cattle.
On the windowsill. You're so determined to kill everything you come across.
Well, because you never know if it'll be that enemy that'll get you to level up. So I have 1 MP. No way to heal.
Don't let the mole hit you, he'll make you deaf. That's how I'm feeling. Feeling like smacking the side of the broad bine of a bull-born barn.
Left.
And I have a left.
There's nothing here.
Do you have to go around the conch shells?
Not until they tell me to.
You only have 37 health, mind you.
No way to heal though. There we go!
I was trying to jinx it, and it worked. You never know how smart I am on the inside. What? So who do you think's stronger? The fish that can swim in the air right there, or the fish in Banjo-Kazooie that survived under the rock for 2 years? 2 years.
Yeah. The banjo fish.
The banjo fish.
He plays the banjo.
Surprised the banjo fish isn't in fucking Clive and Wrench. I got so pissed off when I was playing the game and I saw Trouser. I was like, yeah, that's right, because when I wanted a ukulele character in the game, and I also wanted the worst ukulele character in the game. It's the 2 things I wanted.
What the?
What happened?
Glitched out.
Throw your sword in the pond, it'll make a stronger sword. Oh wait, no, this isn't fucking Zelda. This isn't fucking Zelda. It's just Zelda. Zelda and the Adventures of Zelda. Do you know where you're going?
There's all new stuff, so it doesn't really matter yet.
Give it 10 seconds, I'll get mad. I want to see some Mark of Pre-Rage from you again. I need the legitness.
You know,
If I'm always
legitimacy.
honest with you, you need to be honest with me.
Isn't that Jonathan Joestar's house?
Looks just like it.
Looks just like it. Black and white. In Final Fantasy Adventure. You can't get on the other vine for that?
No, you can't get on the platform.
What? Why? That's stupid. It's right there.
You can step onto the corner of it, and that's it.
There's a monkey inside your doorman.
In my doorman?
It's spawning enemies on the walls and they keep getting stuck in the hitbox.
Opal. Had to blow off half our money. I want to heal.
Is that armor?
Mm.
Where are you selling it?
So they just upgraded.
What's better than gold, though?
Opal?
Literally anything, because gold's not a very good metal to make stuff out of. I always wondered that. Why is gold so valuable?
Mm. Oh. Oh.
When's the last time you saved?
Kind of recently. I just need to go back to that shop.
Oh. Right outside there. Big props to this Game Boy game that lets you save wherever you want.
Yeah.
Like, what? Pokemon still doesn't do it.
No, you can.
Save wherever you want in Pokemon?
Yeah. Just open the menu. It's easy.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. What the fuck am I thinking of? Blue Dragon doesn't let you.
Yeah, 'cause that's not a good game.
I wonder what the point of save stations are.
Make me laugh.
Save stations. Oh my god, my legs, dude. Oh, fucking horrible, horrible pain. I need to pay for a professional masseuse, Chris. We'll get our bodies waxed and then we'll have our legs massaged using only essential oils.
Oiled up by essential workers.
Oiled up by essential workers. I essentially need you to oil me up. I don't even care if you rub it. Just put it on me and put my clothes back on so my clothes can't
So this is
come
car
off
oil.
later.
This is the oil me up. Essential
me up.
worker.
Excuse me. I know
It's
you.
these spring guys. They two shot me.
Excuse me, sir. I just need to ask. When you do an oil change and you drain it, instead of draining it in the bin, you're supposed to just put it on me. Just let me lay under the car while you drain it. Thanks.
Oh my god. Jeez.
How are you supposed to handle that when they two-shot you?
Just don't touch him.
Don't leave them alone, SpongeBob. Are you fucking kidding me, SpongeBob?
What am I supposed to do here? Oh.
What am I supposed to do here? Steer. I need to know where you got those Sonic keychains.
I don't remember. It's been so long.
It's been so long. You just have had them.
Yeah, I got them at some store, but like, or maybe they were for Christmas. I don't know where my mom got them.
It looks like Sonic X designs.
It is
of
the Sonic X
characters.
artwork.
Yeah. I look at them every single time I come over, and I'm just like, where the fuck would you even find Sonic X keychains?
Like, who casually would sell a Sonic X keychain specifically? That was taking so long, I was convinced that it was a guy you had to talk to. You were just manslaughtering him. You're in a new room, save it up. Damn, you leveled quick in this. You're scaring me, Chris. The fact that you've leveled up so much and those guys still like two-shot you, that was a little annoying. Imagine any other RPG where that shit happens.
Typically, the overworld enemies are supposed to be easier to take care of than, say, dungeon enemies.
Huh?
Like, typically, overworld enemies are way easier.
Yeah. Because typically you have more room to deal with them. Whereas dungeons, it's so enclosed, so you have to figure out a way to deal with them in close proximity. (104) Route 104? That's Sonic, right? Route 104.
No, Pokemon.
What's the name of the routes in Sonic Adventure 2?
Route 101.
101. Which is not a highway, by the way, because there is no town around that area. What made them think, story-wise, that they should make this insane highway system that makes zero sense? It makes no fucking sense.
Got him.
Why did you kill him with the axe specifically?
So I had to for the trees.
I did it for the trees. There's multiple ways to take that. For the trees, man. Did it for the trees, man. You're almost level fucking 30, dude. Is there 4 songs in this game? Hold on.
Getting a little worried.
Bullshit, there's 26 songs in this game. Do they don't
A
have
boss already?
I can't even
Let's
tell
see.
what I'm looking at.
I can't hurt it.
Not even Magic works.
I haven't tried it. I'm gonna try Blizzard. I don't know what Blizzard's supposed to do, but I died.
So your main character's name is Sumo.
Mm-hmm.
Ew, this game got a remake on mobile.
Yeah, I don't think I can hurt that guy. I'm gonna move on.
So the little things that we were like, is that the crocodile? It's called a basilisk. And it looks very silly. Oh my fucking god, the eye enemies that shoot shit at you that you have to magic away, they're called I Spy. Oh, the black pages are just called magicians.
Abracadabra.
What I thought were moles are called mole bears, but they don't look like bears, they literally just look like moles, so... Pacoon lizard. He's beautiful. Middle finger. He's beautiful. With the open mouth.
Oh.
And the porcupine. That's not a porcupine. Sonic's a hedgehog. Why does the snowman have his own artwork? It's just a fucking snowman.
What the hell just happened?
Bog fell. What do Bog and Lee from The Walking Dead have in common? Don't you love when you kill the boss and then you're immediately killed by the enemies after the boss, as if that boss was not actual status, it was just a guy? Fucking Blue Dragon is killing me, by the way. It's actually killing me, like, the game is not...
Why do you kind of rave about it all the time?
He apparently never actually played it.
But so why was he bragging then? He's like, oh my god, it's so good.
It's so good.
I love Blue Dragon.
So, the reason I know he didn't
Better
play
than
it
sex.
is because he hates the the fight. There's the boss fight music. It's consistently like, this is the beginning, and fucking, he was like, I can't stand this song. I'm about to turn it off. I was like, Connor, you played this. How did you not know that you didn't like this song? He's like, so the thing about that. Here's the thing. He isn't. I'm convinced Connor sees like a hit piece video on something. He's like, I want this game now.
He's like slowly getting quieter.
Just give me the game.
Screw it.
Screw it. Spoil it. Oh, who voices Tyrion, by the way? In
Isn't it
RWBY?
Josh Grow?
Yeah, he's gone.
Really?
He left. So Tyrion's getting recast. I'm convinced by the end of the show,
No one will be the same.
no one will be the same. Salem's gonna be voiced by Monoreal. That would be horrible. I would drop the show.
Because she didn't get enough screen time.
Yeah. Who did she play again?
Sienna Khan.
Oh, the fired lady got it. The quit. The I quit lady. The I'm not doing this anymore. Richard said, I'm convinced Connor has never completed anything ever. Because he always restarts shit.
Just see it through the end.
Just see it. Just look at it. Observe it. And then leave it. It's okay to leave it. I need to see the concept art of face. Oh, Chris, help. That was a weird one. What the fuck? Another boss?
I couldn't beat the robot, I ignored him. Why did a cure? Oh, it's a cure item, doesn't do a lot.
He will kill you in the next step. This is ridiculous.
Come on.
Come on.
Poke him.
You can only throw it above him, so I try to hit him from under. Maybe you're not supposed to do this dungeon yet.
That was like the only way to go. As far as I know.
This is ridiculous.
I'm glad it's some sort of a challenge.
You're glad.
I'm glad.
You're glad. This is ridiculous. Because the challenge isn't from the way you're doing it. It's just like, whoops, he walked into me.
This is Kingdom Hearts on Proud mode. But this will be fighting a normal Shadow. Fuck!
That's definitely not right. That was definitely not okay.
That was awesome.
You at least killed him.
Yeah. It's possible. I'd rather take a hit knowing that I get all these hits in, like when he's right next to me like that.
He never throws it when he's on the bottom.
Oversight. Like 40 damage to bump into this guy. Maybe because he steps on you, steps on your foot, and it really hurts. Man, thumb is hurting. He just glitches out.
That's not right.
It's not. It's probably an emulation issue.
That didn't look right either.
Maybe now I can hit the robot. And it's the whole thing.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Oop, didn't mean to heal. I can kill these guys now. Also somehow didn't get hurt by any of that. I think because it does a full circle, it blocks attacks.
That's pretty good.
It's
Mustang?
nice.
This guy's just giving you. You have 20 health.
Yeah. It never actually went down. Oh. It was just leaving the whole dungeon.
Yeah. I never went down. Oh, well, that's why. Hey, oh, fucking hell. Here's the question. Who says a fucking hell in it?
Paul, I think, is the one that says whoa, but John says fucking hell. Or no, wait. John says whoa, Paul says fucking hell.
Fucking hell. Can you believe they let the man that said fucking hell outlast the rest? That should tell you something.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
How was that fucking fair? You're a big fan of the I'm just gonna keep hitting them category.
Yeah.
Just stay in one spot and keep plowing them. He's gonna go down. That was really aggressive. Did you save?
You save after you do everything, you hear me? Do you fucking understand the words I'm spitting?
And now you're getting hit.
Where'd you come from? No, can't hurt the ghost.
Who could have thought this axe and mace can't hurt ghost?
You're good. I would save before I go in there so you spawn here. This boss isn't that hard.
Mm-hmm.
He just hits hard. Couldn't you just do Blizzard and not have to worry about getting hit ever?
It doesn't do anything.
Ah, damn. I think you had him in the sweet spot because I think he tries to track your movement.
Mm-hmm. It's not going diagonal anymore. Oh, there he goes. I had to say something today.
You shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Shut your mouth. Every fucking time you talk. It's a bad premonition. People think Simpsons predicts your future. No, Chris does.
Predicted my future specifically.
Yeah. I'm about to pick up my phone. Defeated Golem.
I got lit. Can that hurt them? I can't. They just don't have animations.
Not allowed. Full health. Everything goes up.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, I can just break these now. Sweet. This is like Link's Awakening, the Telltale Heights.
It looks like the area from Chrono Trigger
Mm.
where you fight on the bridge. Because it's a bridge in the air.
Bridges are usually like stuck to the ground.
Yeah, just like stalactites. Or stalagmites. I can't go back. Bro, don't fucking attack the castle. What's wrong with you? This is just a link
Oh, the
to
easy
past.
enemies.
You say the easy enemies, but remember we used to struggle on them.
Mm.
This is just Ocarina of Time.
Who ripped off of who?
What came first?
Liz.
Damn. Not here. What year did the original Game Boy come out?
1989.
Damn, it's that old. I remember growing up with a Game Boy. And I was born, like, I guess 10 years later. Or 9 years later than the Game Boy. Wait, you said 89?
Mm-hmm.
8 years later than a Game Boy.
That was just not attackable.
Because it spawned in the wall.
I can't hit them.
They're clouds. What did you
I think
expect?
I was able to hit them with the spear.
Ooh, that didn't feel good.
Ooh, James.
Ooh, James, that didn't feel good. They have swords in the front, so you can't harm them. This is an evil castle
Horses
for
in
once.
the back.
Got the horses in the back. Bah.
Another boss. Chimera.
Meat mace.
I seem to save like right before every boss.
Oh my god. This Chimera only has 2 heads, surprisingly.
I gotta watch out because it explodes and I think it does damage to you.
That's probably what happened last time to you.
Oh.
Wait, what? She's down there?
Yep.
It's on the top floor, so take the stairs down. I'm glad they put that little thing to show where the center of the wall was. Does she not attack at all?
I don't think so.
He's not even on the same floor as you.
Yeah. He's just spinning. Let's see what she does. Oh. It's a gradual heal. That would have been useful if I knew that.
121, not bad. What the fuck? Were you stuck? What happened?
Yeah, I turned to stone.
But you're still attacking.
I can attack, but you can't move.
So your feet were turned to stone.
I'm a movable stone. It's like the swallowable bones.
Oh no! Oh no! I swallowed the bones.
Sonic, I swallowed the bones.
Sonic,
You win this one.
You win this one, Sonic. I swallowed the bones, which means I lose. Knuckles
Swallow the
loses.
knuckle bone.
Knuckles loses by knuckling the bones. I knuckle those bones big hard. Could you imagine the size of Knuckles' actual hands based on his gloves? Has that been explored? I'm sure it has. I'm sure people have talked about the fact that echidnas have 8 penis heads. These poor guys. This castle stood no chance as soon as you walked in. Your main character's artwork looks so fucking silly, by the way. He looks like an actual child. I kind of pictured him looking older than he actually is.
Judging from the artwork that you showed me, they just had a sprite artist and that was it. Sprite artists are the ones who draw what the sprites are gonna look like exactly. And like that's it. They didn't have any like actual artwork.
But that looked like actual artwork.
What am I supposed to do here? No, just take the hit. Did a lot of damage, but...
So the guy that did all the artwork is the creator.
I don't have any more keys. I'm gonna have to leave and hike all the way back here if I can't progress.
So he's worked on things since the original Final Fantasy.
Oh, I can just break the walls now. I don't need Maddox.
That's good. The game didn't
Just
tell you
don't
that
go
though.
way. Yeah. Well, I can break the boulders that I need the Maddox for. I can't hurt those guys anymore. So only certain weapons can hurt certain enemies.
So yeah, so he started with the original Final Fantasy. He did planning, whatever that means, and then battle graphics. And then throughout, he's done a bunch of stuff. He is the game design and monster design of Secret of Mana, character design of Trials of Mana, a game called Chocobo Stallion. He was the graphics supervisor, whatever that means. Essentially, he only does artwork for the Mana series.
Yeah.
That's it. That's so funny. So, after 2010, he started working on a lot of Nintendo stuff. He was the producer of Ocarina of Time 3D and Four Swords Adventure Anniversary Edition. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D in 2015. A game called Ever Oasis? Never heard of it. And
I think
then
he worked for Grezzo, which is the company that handles all the Zelda like remasters.
Luigi's Mansion in 2018, he was the producer, and he was the general manager of the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remake. Which, full circle. So he does a lot. So he's not an artist per se, but he just does the art for his own series. Which is interesting. Be nicer. Is it from Ren and Stimpy?
No.
What is that?
So it's a dream Max had, where there was an episode of Ren and Stimpy called Be Nicer, and the title screen was like a trippy background with Stimpy doing the Squidward face, like from Squid's Day Off. The only difference is he said that Stimpy was so tiny on the screen, like you could barely see him. So he's like, your picture's wrong, you made him too big.
God damn.
I mean, it's kind of funny that he's like tiny, but still, like... Be nice. Boss, I know.
Stan? Stan's here?
So I can kill the devils, I just can't kill Friday Night Funkin'.
Just can't kill Friday Night Funkin'.
That's him! Someone lit him on fire.
That's what I was gonna look up before. What happened to Friday Night Funkin'?
He came out. No, he didn't. I'm alright. Damn. Am I glitching? Either.
Yeah, there's just been no updates on Friday Night Funkin'. Just they haven't said anything about it, which is sad.
I just can't hurt those things.
Hmm?
I just can't hurt those things. Bubbles.
I thought you just said I just came from Liquid Snake. I was like,
I
what
did.
the fuck are you talking about? I just came from Liquid Snake. I just came from Liquid Snake. You know what? We'll skip out. We won't do Sega Mess today.
No. We'd rather just
I'd,
do
I'd rather do 4 hours of this and then do our own stuff because I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna feel like we're on a time crunch to make sure we get to my house for 5. You know what I mean? And I don't want to. I'd rather do. I would be okay doing it on Saturday where we don't have that time crunch. When we're not like fuck, we have to be somewhere right at this time. That was just a mouse. There was no artwork made because it's just a mouse. You think they would have 2 secret doors in the same room?
Maybe. Where have I been? Good lord.
What the home?
What the home?
What the home?
I'm gonna go down first.
What that home button do, though?
I'm gonna go up first. Who filled the wall back
Who
in?
put the pumpkin in here? Who put the pumpkin?
I actually don't really care about exploring all of the rooms in every dungeon.
Who put the pumpkin in the garbage disposal? I still can't believe Infinity War started. Their Civil War starts that way.
No. I don't have any keys left.
You have a bronze key.
I don't know if that counts. I'll try it. Nope.
Fuck.
I've had this bronze key like the whole game, and I think it was just for a specific door, so I should probably just sell it.
Pillow. Pillow Satan. 1 hit? Fucking use the bronze key.
Why can't I carry it? Oh, because I have an item equipped.
No.
Pillow doesn't even do anything.
What is an X ether?
More either.
Morgan Ainslands.
Where do you find keys? In
You have to
dungeon?
buy them.
You have to buy them.
Yeah,
You don't find them in dungeons at all.
not really. I think earlier in the game I did. This guy just spinning. This is cool. Blood?
What?
It's a sword. 78. 70. It's worse. Maybe it drains the HP of enemies or something.
So why couldn't you carry the sword?
It just does that whenever there's a treasure chest, it'll always say it. Even if the chest is empty, you have to have room for whatever item it could be.
So you need to go buy a thing,
You
but
have to leave the
the
whole
problem
dungeon.
is the bridge is gone, so the only place you can go is this castle.
True. Hope I'm not soft locked.
Hmm. Did you check the walls around here?
Yeah. I mean, I actually didn't explore everywhere outside.
Outside the castle?
Yeah.
It's just gonna be annoying that you're gonna now have to come back in here and
Mm-hmm.
do all this shit again. If you
If
break the
that's the
wall
way
and
to
then
go.
go into the room, the wall stays broken, right?
No.
No?
When I come back, I'm not gonna know where I've been. Everything's gonna reset.
That's stupid. I love getting turned to stone, man. I love getting turned to stone. I love Dr. Stone. I was gonna say, remember, she'll heal you over time. What's your max health now?
That-
Damn, 134. Yeah, as long as you have her, you shouldn't be using any cures. What?
Wait, I'm locked in.
What? Something's not right. The hell? What are you supposed to do? gonna skim through this real quick to see if I can figure out how you're supposed to do this, okay?
Mhm.
This guy has more weapons than you.
I'm just gonna just throw the blizzards out. Is there a spell I can use to just leave? I have lit.
Hmm.
We'll look up what to do if you don't have keys.
Can you just bust the door open with the hex?
Skeletons will drop keys.
Hmm. Is there even any skeletons in here?
Sometimes.
Oh, the light sword is light, so that's why it hurts ghosts.
What is?
The light sword. Did you go to this room?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I have no idea.
It's just skeletons will drop them. It's just a matter of finding skeletons.
Are they in this dungeon?
I think so. They're with the bubble things, and I've seen those. Just not in this area. The people were just saying load an earlier save. But, like, I already saved in here.
Hmm. Oh, I meant the silver sword. The silver sword can hurt ghosts. That's the only
I
weapon.
already sold that. We feel like at least double their health in this one stream.
And it still don't feel like enough. Fuck. trying to figure out where the fuck you are. There's a room with bubbles and skeletons.
Yeah, that's what I want to go to, but I don't think we can get back. We're locked in like 2 different ways. There's zombies, but they're not skeletons. I think you just keep going around until they show up. Doesn't open? Oh, I had to kill the enemies.
This guy just has a lot of keys, so he just walked in the door.
Yeah. So we could be soft locked. Yeah, this door's locked as well.
God damn it. Is this Glaive Castle?
I think so. I bought keys, but I guess I should have bought more. Just when you have no space for anything, you don't want to waste it. I wish if you died, it like put you back out of town or something, but no.
If you exit and restart the game, it can change which doors are locked with locked key doors.
Wait, really?
That's what it says.
I'll try it.
So listen to this. Tell me if this sounds familiar. I'm fairly new to the Secret of Mana series, and I was starting for the first game when I got the Secret of Mana collection on Switch. While playing through the Final Fantasy Adventures, I didn't realize the importance of keys until now, where I'm in the Dark Castle, Glaive Castle, and I just ran out of keys. Now, I know skeletons drop keys, but this happens to be right after the room that has skeletons, in which the room requires to be a key to be opened again. And after going to the next floor and getting the blood sword, it turns out I need a key to continue the castle as well. I spent 2 hours looking up a solution to this, and after finding my many posts that say just grind until skeletons spawn, and even finding a guide on how to get out of this impediment for the final dungeon, I found nothing for Glaive Castle besides a 5-year post on Reddit page about the same problem. The solution was to reset the game. I'm pretty sure I have the unfortunate fate of having to reset. I haven't taken advantage of quick save in this game. I just want to make a final attempt of keeping my save file and hoping that someone finds the solution to this problem, since the aforementioned post 5 years ago. That's insanity. we might be soft locked.
Mm.
Did you reset?
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying this is an issue.
Yeah.
If both doors are locked, I don't know what to do. Nice job. Also, this is a re-release. So you'd think they'd have something to account for that
Yeah.
mistake.
Because this is a collection, you can't like mod the game
I'm sure you can mod this game on PC.
on PC. It's only on Switch.
It's only on Switch?
Mhm.
No, that's on PC. Someone put it on there already. There's no way it's not.
I don't. There might have been mice in here before. Some zombies.
Can't carry. It's probably nothing. There's just a key sitting in there.
I don't think we need the Maddox anymore because I can just break those walls down. Let's try it. No.
I don't know what you want to do about this. I don't know what we can do about this.
Yeah, I think we're literally stuck.
Do you already have blood?
Yeah.
Try maybe the skeletons on the ground? Like equip the weapon and try it? Usually weapons have some kind of effect.
Mm.
Why am I coughing a lot all of a sudden?
Nope. I'll try resetting again.
It says that skeletons and blobs will randomly spawn if you circle around long enough. It's stupid, but it does technically mean you can unjam yourself.
How long do I have to wait though? Let's do this. Let's put in the US version. Maybe it'll change the RNG.
Yeah. What if it makes us do a whole new save file because of it?
Then I'll switch back.
I'm going to call Mystic Quest in Europe.
Huh? It's called Mystic Quest in Europe.
Oh, it did make me start over. Hang on.
I figured it would.
Yeah.
You're right. It doesn't even. It's not even called Final Fantasy in Europe. It's just called Mystic Quest. But isn't there a Final Fantasy Mystic Quest series that's not this?
This is one game.
This is really sad.
Like I don't dislike this game. I was like having fun. Only be told, no, you're done. And if it's true, you just have to keep circling, but for how long? And like, do you have to kill the enemies? Because it's been the same group of enemies now.
You hit ask. Oh, well, you see, I have a bunch of keys that I picked up off the floor in my dungeon room. Do you want some? What the fuck? Yeah, I'd say after this dungeon, go, always keep keys on you.
I don't think there will be an after this.
After this dungeon, we'll cry together. We shall all cry together.
Stan.
Here, let me pee real quick. I'll try to figure out a solution to this problem. I think I found one.
has a solution, like a surefire method that works.
You just looked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people just ask the question and no one answers.
I'm surprised Square Enix wasn't like, listen, we fucked up back at a point where it was just Square. The Enix had nothing to do with it. You can hate half of our employees, just don't hate all of them, please. Yeah, that's really upsetting. So, do people really just think you need to keep moving around?
Yeah. Like, to what degree? I haven't seen any skeletons in this area.
This is very upsetting. I see a lot of skeletons, just none of them move. God fucking damn this stupid fucking game. Richard said, I don't know if you tried, but can you kill yourself? Reading that out of context is messed up.
No, because it took out your last save. I mean, I could try it, like, see if it manipulates anything, but I doubt it. I'll try it.
Why would you save?
Because I leveled up. Why was that so quick? I guess it's a Moogle your defense drops. So it just puts you right back. The locked doors don't change.
That's what it said when we looked it up.
People are wrong. People don't know what they're talking about. They're trying to give everyone false hope, like, oh, continue the game, don't start it over. No, why would I want to start this over if it has a bad soft lock like that? That's the game's fault.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely not buying this
It's-
on Game Boy.
It's,
I mean, if I had
And
made save states, then we could have gone back. But why would I make save states when the game is so easy to, like, save in?
yeah. No, I know some dumb fuck's gonna try to say, oh, it's your fault because you should have had keys on you, but
I
it's
bought
not your
4,
fault.
but the inventory clogs up so quickly. Why would I buy all these keys?
Yeah, the game incentivizes you to use items quickly and not store things. God damn, man. I can't tell if the enemies are actually changing.
No, they're not. It's just how many of them. Yeah, I give up. We can't progress.
That's really upsetting. So what should we do?
Let's see how far we were.
I have the exact spot we're in. We are 3 hours and 3 minutes into this video out of 5 hours and 16 minutes of the game. What do you think?
It seemed like we were in my walkthrough here.
This is fucking ridiculous, dude. This is so fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Rickety dickety diculous.
We're like only a little over halfway.
Yeah. Yeah, it was 3 minutes of 5 hours 16. Yeah.
We're missing like a ton of the game. I don't want to start it over either.
Well, what do you want to do?
Just stop. We're done.
You wanna not today, but do you wanna do what you and Goddard did?
Just watch a walkthrough.
Just literally this right here. We'll just put it on. We'll just finish it that way. I want to see how it ends. Like I'm
Me
a little
too, yeah.
invested. I guess that's what we'll do. We'll stop for now, and then next week we'll do a Brokel Theater because the game decided to soft lock. That's really frustrating. Is that the first time something like this has happened on the channel? We've
I
played
think so.
we've played at least over like
Blue Stinger and Tome survived. Like Tome froze on us, like, but we were able to continue the game, unfortunately.
well yeah because a soft lock is like you literally can't continue. There's
Yeah.
nothing you can do to continue the game. It's
Like our
it's
file
not like
soft
it's
lock.
not like freezing the game.
Well, soft lock is like you can reset the game and it'll be back to normal.
Yeah.
Like, you can't progress, but this is a file soft
Is this a
lock.
hard lock?
Gen lock?
Gen lock?
We're done.
Yeah. Sorry, Richie. Well, next week we'll watch it and then